Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. And we're underway. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
This guy, Declan Rice, is a player I really rate. With him, you get exactly what it says on the box. A workhorse defensive midfielder who likes to stay in the deeper part of midfield, knowing his primary job is to make sure he shuts down any build-up play in that area.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. And it's Rice. Can he get on the end of this? Shapes to shoot! Cleared without hesitation. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Tries to play it through. Threads one in. Oh, super find. Batistuta. There's the shot! They've scored!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
So far, so good, Peter, but they need to start thinking of the next one now. Take this momentum and force the issue even more.
He's a sharp little ball here. He is through here. And that's been real chance. It's in. A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element...
Big chance! It's in! And they've got their lead back. What a moment of brilliance. Control and perfect accuracy.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Oh, it's come loose. Now that looks a decent ball. Not the most accurate pass. And this is Batistuta. Rijkaard gets it clear. Has a look and plays it forward. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Oh, super ball! And the shot! That was a matter of inches.
Oh, did the keeper have that covered? I'm not sure he did. I think I need a replay on that one.
Nicely intercepted. Rijkaard is always looking to break lines. Park Ji-sung. And he's managed to get free. Drives it in. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. It's a promising position.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Xavi Alonso. Now it's Xavi Alonso. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Nice bit of trickery. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And he's straight offside.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
He's got away. Now who's going to be first to this? Howson did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Just eases him off the ball. Nice looking ball. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, good take in a good area. Oh, he's played it in. Oh, shooting chance! He's got a goal! It's level again! What a match we have!
Oh, what a fabulous game this is. It just keeps getting better and better.
The invitation was clear and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
This is quite a battle.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Looking for options for movement. Drilled in low. That's going to go a long way. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Now it's Park Ji-sung. Valverde making good progress on the right-hand side. Quick look, then plays it in. And that should get the job done. Park Ji-sung
minutes has been indicated.
aims beyond the defence. All the way back. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. And this could be the final action of the first half. They've played it short. Lee Kang-in. The referee's awarded a free kick. And no surprise, that's a booking. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. High octane, high tempo, high scoring. That was quite a half of football. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
To the staff room immediately.
What a good half. They've gone blow for blow, and it's 2-2. And that's the second half started. Now it's Lee Kang-in. He's picked his way through. And this is Messi.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Park Ji-sung. Howson did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Park Ji-sung could try cutting inside. Header! He's done very well to get to that.
Batistuta is offering a wry smile there.
This is their second corner of the game. And it's hoisted clear.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
And that has been knocked clear. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Rijkaard. And it's Rice. Hazard. Oh, what a mistake! Xavi Alonso. Messi. Rice. Ball swung in.
Yeah, I think if that can be repeated, there's a good chance of a goal. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Spread neatly. Well timed, excellent interception. McAllister. And it's Rudiger. Now it's Cristiano. And the shot! Sticks it away! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Lacking for neither time nor space, it could scarcely have been more straightforward.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came off beautifully.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
Substitutions taking place.
Tries a shot! And for a moment, time stood still.
Well, talking about creating a problem for yourself, okay, credit to good pressing, but that was entirely
Number
avoidable.
18, coming on the field is number 20, Messi.
Howson does really well to win the ball there. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Tries to pass it through. And this is Hazard. Goes for a shot! Shoots! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Well, to put it this way, he's probably made better decisions.
Driving forward. Messi has it out wide and in space. Danger averted for now. And he can clear it away. And reclaimed it in a trice. Knocks it into space. Messi. And now they can clear their lines.
Substitution on the field, number 10, Hazard. Coming on to replace him is number 14.
Plays it in low.
Substitution.
Great vision. And the finish!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And that has fair fizzed.
Substitution in progress.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Lovely pass, but can he get there?
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter.
Decent chance! Howson gets it away. Bernardo Silva. Nicely weighted ball. That ball looks a good one. That's a foul, no two ways about it. Yellow or red? It is red. It looks like he's picked up a bit of a knock from that challenge. Well, Jim, I suppose that was the only possible outcome in the circumstances.
Well, Peter, I don't think he even had time to blink. This is just a spontaneous reaction.
Substitution on the field, number 11.
There's going to be another change here.
Cristiano Ronaldo.
Yeah, it would seem a little too far out, and this will probably be a big far post.
Number 5, Matthias de Ligt.
And it's
Number
Olmo.
9, Bruno Fernandes.
And this is Bojan. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And No, that was never going to make it. And that is as far as they're going to go. Looking for the run. No luck with that dink over the top. It is a corner, good chance. Corner number 2 then. Defending of the desperate variety. Oh, such a clever touch. And now a sudden chance to counter. And it's Batistuta. Valverde is there to clear. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
It's a pretty loose pass. Out towards the flank. Rudiger. Fired deep towards the back post. Khan deals with that nice and simple.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Courtois claims comfortably. Into a minimum of 4 minutes additional time. Valverde. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Bernardo Silva, that has been cut short. And there goes the final whistle. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end, momentum shifting this way and that. The kind of match, as neutrals, we all love to come and see. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Look, they've been found wanting, in my opinion, in a few areas.
It is amazing what fate can conjure at times. A combination of results that have ensured a desperate scramble for survival. This will be unmissable stuff. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. And as you can see, we've already started here. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, Peter, this lad, Dominic Szoboszlai, is someone I'm going to keep an eye on here. I like the fact that he's one of the cleanest strikers of the ball, which really shows in both his passing and his attempts at goal. And I can see him drifting in and out, receiving the ball, driving forward into those half spaces and looking to deliver the key pass or get one away himself.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. Short changes him with that pass. Szoboszlai gets a foot in here. Gets a good foot in there. Park Ji-sung. No way through. Foden. Great ball, and he's in here. Shoots! He's scored! There is the breakthrough. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
After 10 minutes is...
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Lee Kang in. He is through here. And it's Messi. Griezmann goes for goal. Oh, the ball's run loose here. Lewandowski.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And they're not going to make any further progress now. Szoboszlai makes the interception. Shifted it to the flank. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. First quarter of an hour gone. Can he get on the end of this? And this is Raul. And he's Raul! And it's in! And they're at it again in double quick time. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
So that's two now without reply.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that.
There's the shot! Griezmann.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
That has been knocked clear.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
It's Lewandowski! Yes! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to...
Decent chance! Oh, he's been caught on it this time, surely! Sticks it away! They're back within reach! Griezmann at his razor-sharp best there.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
Antoine Griezmann.
So is this the start of a comeback? He steps in, and that's the end of that. Neatly clipped into space. Alson deals with that comfortably. And that has been clubbed away. Griezmann.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
And he skips past his man. Batistuta. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. And there's green grass ahead of him. He's had a shot! Oh, it's hit the post! Deftly away. Park Ji-sung. That's an imaginative pass. Spread out to the left. It's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Oh, that's fabulous. Shot, surely! Now, who's going to be first to this? Fired deep towards the back post. Griezmann, given the lift of his goal. Yamal has it in a wide position. And he's heaved it away. And he's only too happy to take that back. Tries to pass it through. Rijkaard kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Raul, he's picked his way through. Raul! And that is doing no harm at all.
That's the threat he carries, Peter, running at defences like that. If only he managed to retain his composure.
That'll be a throw. Beckenbauer. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Looking for the run. Yamal has alert to the possibilities. Big chance! Oh, it's gone in! Deep into first half stoppage time, a crucial goal. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
And this is Messi. And he's away. And Messi! Good effort, and it is right on half-time. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
And a quick reminder today that parking in the area around the stadium is strictly forbidden. Please use parking provided by the club or any other paid parking facilities in the area.
Here we go again.
Well, I think starting this half in a strong manner is essential, Peter, if you're chasing the game, which they are. You know, go with intent and purpose. Let your opponents know you're not just going to quietly bow down.
There's the crossfield ball. Now it's Yamal. Nicely weighted ball. He's got away. Now it's Yamal. Yamal is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Raul. Out to the right. He's in plenty of space here.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different. Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Well, he's felt that, hasn't he? Aims beyond the defence. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Oh, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Well, that's a booking. Always looked it.
Yeah, we can all be guilty of losing ourselves in games like this, Peter, but really, that's the last thing you want.
Batistuta. Well, that's been cut out, well played. Knocks it out wide. Now it's Park Ji-sung. Great defending, strong and determined. So can they find a way to turn around this deficit? No, that's been intercepted. Almost an hour gone. Decent progress down the left. Romero kept his eye on it, and he's there. Oh, super find. And he's made sure that's not getting through. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Now there's a fine ball. Oh, the ball's come loose here. Oh, that's neat. And he's intervened well there. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. There's a sharp little ball here. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. He has found the way through.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Saliba. That pass has been well intercepted. Can he get it through? Half an hour gone in the second half. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
And they can counter here. Ambitious ball here. Serginho wins the duel this time. Played into space out wide. He's had it taken off him. Romero promptly onto that, and that is that. He's having a shot! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Just 5 minutes remaining now. Lovely pass, but... And the shot! It's a goal! And they bounce off the ropes. This is going to be one mighty struggle.
Well, 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 who better to grab it? Situations like this just seem to come naturally to him.
After 86
Was there
minutes
ever
is
any doubt?
Yeah, he always had the measure of the keeper, and there was very little doubt as to how this was going to end up.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting. All square again into the dying minutes.
To Danielson.
Real chance! Oh, it's in! Late in the day, this could well be it! A mere formality, nigh on a certainty, he is truly in the zone.
Not even a hint of hesitation. That is such a cool finish.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that. Can he finish? Oh no, a quite unbelievable miss.
substitution in progress.
So there's going to be another change here.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
And the shot's on here. Goes for a shot! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Oh, he's really looking like he's on the very top of his game here.
Desperate defending required here. And he thumps it clear. And the shot! And that is the end of it. They hung on right till the finish. So the winners bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Fall behind they may have done, but they were having none of that.
And a quick reminder today to please take...
Thrilling, nail-biting, perhaps frustrating until the very end. These are desperate times. A sequence of disappointing results has brought them to where they are.
welcome to today's
Another one
match.
here, and they will be going down. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So we're up and running.
Peter, I think there's a good chance that opposition strikers today will have their work cut out with Vito.
He rises! Smashing delivery, just didn't do enough with it.
I think we can expect a few more of those now. Better timing was all that was required.
Ribery knocks it into space. Threads one in, and this is... There's the shot! Oh, the ball's come loose here. He's well positioned here. Looking for options for movement. Oh, he's tripped him right on the cusp of the penalty area. So a big chance now from 12 yards. So the most significant moment of the game. 1-0, never any doubt. Not much more than a formality.
Yeah, as decisive as it comes. Spot chosen, spot hit.
The goal scorer.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Number 10.
Well, that's got this place bouncing. Just listen to the noise all around us. Now they have all of this positive energy to feed off.
Lionel Messi.
Ribery. Probing pass. Beckenbauer cuts it out. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Can he get it through? Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
That's an imaginative pass. Oh, well played, well sorted out. That's going to go a long way. Look at the space here. And the finish! Decent hit and on target. Chouameni. And here's Dembele. And the shot! And for a moment, time stood still. That is a great pick out. He's found the way. Mohamed Salah! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Mohamed Salah deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Looking to play him in. Park Ji-sung. And it's Griezmann. Oh, it's Dembele. Nicely weighted ball. That's a real chance! It's there! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop. Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class.
It's Dembele! Oh, just wide.
Well, I think the defence are breathing a big sigh of relief here. He really spanked that, and it wasn't far away at all.
Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. And he won. Mohamed Salah is having a shot! Goal, Ukraine! And the comeback is complete. more or less by himself, as cool as you like.
Well, how cool was that? He was almost teasing the keeper then.
Ukraine take the lead.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Rafinha. He's a sharp little ball here. Big chance! Oh, that's fabulous! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring. And that is a goal worthy of universal appreciation. Even the opposing fans have to recognise the quality there.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
Ukraine go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Well read, nice interception. Great ball if he can get there. Oh, look at the space here. Rafinha. Now, can they get him away? Well, that looks a decent ball. There's a no-nonsense tackle. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Oh, that's fabulous. Ribéry. Chance for a shot! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Half-time getting close now. Tries to pass it through. He's got away. Salah crosses. Terrific hit. Crossbar comes to the rescue. And one more try. Well, now it's a race for the ball. And it's Tchouaméni. Ribéry. That's good running with the ball. Out to the left it goes. It's Rudiger.
There will be 3 minutes
And it's
at
Van
a time.
Dijk. And here's Mohamed Salah. Van Dijk. And it's Rudiger. Ambitious ball here. Oh, no question, that's a foul.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Shapes to shoot! Yes, it's there! Deep into first half stoppage time, a crucial goal. One. And that'll be the last act of the first half. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
And just a quick reminder today to please drink responsibly. Anyone appearing intoxicated or behaving in an inappropriate manner will be removed.
That gets
Thank
things
you very
going
much
for the
your
second
cooperation.
half.
Well, I think starting this half in a strong manner is essential, Peter, if you're chasing the game, which they are. You know, go with intent and purpose. Let your opponents know you're not just...
Decent chance! He's scored! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
This is such a dominant performance. The defence are sick of the sight of him, but he doesn't look finished just yet.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
The crowd are calling for this to be put to bed. There's little sympathy about.
And he shoots! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it. Ukraine with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And that should get the job done. And the shot! It is a fantastic goal! That is a gem! An absolute gem! And they are cruising away. It was the crispest of hits. He just crashed it in.
And I think he's even surprised himself, Peter, in how well he caught that.
It's starting to look like a done deal now.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Oh, that's a key interception. Alexander-Arnold. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he's managed to get free. Mohamed Salah. And the shot! Oh, that's a waste.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Number 25, Griezmann. Coming on the field, number 9.
Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Played into space.
8, Dani Olmo.
Good running, strong and purposeful. He's shifting through, takes a shot!
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Looking for the run. Oh, it's Dembele. He's picked his way through. Dembele! And the keeper has shown real class. He had to be at his very best.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Number 7, Xabi
It's a
Alonso.
decent clearance.
Coming on the field,
And Ribéry!
number 20, Danielson.
No, not quite.
Number 23,
Ribéry probably should have taken a breath and looked for runners. It helps to put your head up from time to time, Peter.
Substitutions taking place.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. Messi. Spread out to the left. Now that's well seen too. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. He tries a shot! Cleared without complication. Tchouaméni gets over and intercepts. That's a cute ball. Dink through. He is through here. Plenty to aim at here. And that has been clubbed away. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Substitution on the field, number 10.
There's going to be another change here.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though not quite able.
Dani Olmo. Well, that's been cut out. Well played. Ukraine have the chance to go the other way. Van Dijk promptly onto that, and that is that. Scholes couldn't quite force his way through this time, but boy, he had a go at it.
Yeah, the confidence we can admire, the decision-making we can't. He learned from it.
Quick look, then plays it in. And that has been cleared. Is there any way back into this? The dream appears to be coming to an end with a whimper.
I would have to say no way back at this stage. If they're going to do something, it has to be now.
Torres in acres of space out wide. Great chance! And the keeper threw out a limb.
What a fabulous run. OK, it didn't come off in the end, Peter, but that would surely spark some kind of response from those around him.
got a Tony. Not the most accurate pass. With Rudiger. That has not gone well. And there's green grass ahead of him. And he's heaved it away. Could have here their final chance. It's their second corner of the game. And he's managed to get rid. And now a sudden chance to counter.
5 minutes added time.
That has ended up in no man's land. Howson. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Aimed beyond the defence. Best. And this is shot, surely! Goal! Oh, that is a late call, but it's the right one.
Yeah, the assistant called it correctly. There's some disagreement, as usual, but they've got it right.
A moment's uncertainty there, but it is the right call. Just eases him off the ball. And this is Ronaldo. Tries to play it through.
That's a shame, because it was such a good decision.
Serginho. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. It's the day when it all caught up with them. The whole season has been a campaign of struggle. So here we are, a new chapter begins, new heroes
Hello,
will arise,
everybody,
new
and
legends
welcome
will be
to
written.
today's match.
It is time to turn the
Ukraine
page.
against Russia.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So off we go then. Yet another page in the history of this grand old rivalry. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, Guardiola, Peter, is a fella who appeared on the scene after a meteoric rise on the international scene, but he really is, for me, the blueprint of the modern centre-half, and of course he can play at left-back too. He's old school.
And a chance! He can get that clear. And here's Kane, Danny Olmo. And we have our very first corner. Danny Olmo goes short. Great, can he find the finish? And one more try! Yes, it's there! Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, he's certainly happy with that after what's been said in the build-up, you know.
Howson kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Danielson, and it's Olmo. Messi. Now that looks a decent ball. No, that's been intercepted.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Beckenbauer. Griezmann. Quality ball. He's got plenty of space out wide here. That has ended up in no man's land. And here's Xabi Alonso. Adams stands tall and stands strong.
Ukraine really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Danny Olmo! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Great vision. And this is Griezmann. McAllister. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up and...
He's having a go! Nicely aimed pass. Pass somewhat off target. There could be trouble here. And he's had a hit! That is produced there, the crispest of hits.
Well, the keeper looks perplexed. That was hit with real ferocity.
Wilshere. Danielson. He is through here. Hoisted it. He rises! Sticks it away! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref.
No, he's missed it.
Messi has totally shown his greedy streak, and the boss is not happy, I can tell you.
Looking for a runner. Adams calmly anticipates. Zaire Emery. McAllister is always scanning the pitch for targets. And it's Xabi Alonso. All right, looks a good ball through. Chance! Dani Olmo. Lee Kang in. McAllister to Danielson.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
He's shifting through the gears here. Played in by Danielson. Costa Curta. Now it's Park Ji-sung. And it's Messi. Oh, there's a probing ball. And he was quick to react. Messi. Zaire Emery looking to run onto it. Oh, that's fabulous. There's the delivery.
OK, it didn't quite come off. The execution, I think, needs a retry. Maybe.
He gets big. Oh, the ball's run loose here. Khan trying to keep this in. And here's Messi. In by Messi. Costa Curta attempts a cane! And that is wildly off target.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Nicely weighted ball. Wilshere. Nicely shaped ball. Howson clears. Big chance! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Costa Curta.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Looking to play him in. Spread neatly. There's the whistle for half-time. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Well, it has been confrontational, combative, competitive. Everything you'd expect from Derby Day. And we are already promptly back underway.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Park Ji-sung has it out wide and in space. A corner it is then. Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different. Tries to play it through.
Lee Kang-in really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly. There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Messi! Oh, it's got in! Right not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked him off instead.
Number 10, Lionel Messi.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Lionel Messi.
Ukraine get themselves back into contention.
Lionel
What a
Messi.
difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking
And he shoots!
Number 21,
And the ball's come loose here.
Lee Canyon.
Park
Coming on
Ji-sung.
the field, number 8.
Unless they can devise a quick counter-attacking plan, they're going to need to see much more of this
The
ball.
attendance for this match was 80,000.
Neuer getting this one clear.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Decent chance! Whistle's gone and the referee has given a penalty. Ukraine could not have chosen a worse moment.
Substitution for Ukraine, number 7.
The chance to pull further
Xabi
clear.
Alonso. Coming on to replace him is number 23.
Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. Not a twitch, not a blink.
Should we have ever doubted him? Cool as you like.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, talk about being on top of your game. Everything seems to be coming off for him.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, there's only one team in it at the moment, and the question is...
Terrific header! Harmlessly behind.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Messi, he's found a way through. Across it goes. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. Boyan. Dani Olmo. Ukraine perhaps wondering what the best time is for their... Oh, shooting chance! And it's there! And they are pulling clear here. A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Ukraine really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
It's starting to look like a done deal now.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Looking for options for movement. And this is Park Ji-sung. McAllister. He's picked his way through. He slid in, and that has raised the temperature on the touchline.
Substitution for Ukraine, number 13, Park Ji-sung. Number 10, Messi. Coming on the field, number 20, Danielson. Number 22, Donadoni.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Hazard. And it's going to be another one. So, third corner of the game. They've played it short. Oh, well played, well played. And now a sudden chance to counter. It's not an especially good pass, that. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Goes for a shot! He's got a goal! Yet another goal in an awesome performance. They are in complete charge.
Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. And it's McAllister. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? And the shot! It's in! How many? Just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
It's become a case of men against boys.
Added minutes has been indicated.
Pass is just off target. Searching pass he's played there. And he's intervened well there. Szoboszlai. He's in space and looking for options. He slings it in. And that should get the job done. Danny Olmo. Danielson. That pass isn't the best. That's a lovely, neat pass. Zaire Emery.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Well read, and the danger is averted. That's an imaginative pass. And there goes the final whistle. Ukraine have very little in the way of excuses here, simply having no answer to a display that was stunning, scintillating. There was to be only one outcome.
Please join me in wishing all the best for members.
Well, how will we look back on that?